Welcome to another half hour of RTN News. I'm Rachel Williamson.
And I'm Lauren Rotella. To start the show today, we're here with your latest in local news. Rachel?
The 5th annual St. Baldrick's Day fundraiser was held at Rowan University on Tuesday night. The mission of the fundraiser was to raise $45,000 for pediatric cancer. A grand total of 68 volunteers went to the stage to shave their heads in front of the university community, 8 of which were women. Before the event, participants did some fundraising of their own. Donations were also taken during the event. Although they did not reach their goal, they raised an impressive $28,195.
Rowan University has been ranked in the top 100 among U.S. public schools. The American City Business Journal ranked Rowan University number 97 among the top 477 public colleges and universities across the United States. But that is not all. U.S. Today has ranked Rowan number 303 out of 1,393 in best nationwide colleges. When reviewing the school's advancement, prestige, costs, and impacts on the community, Rowan jumped 15 places in the ranking in just 1 year.
A powerful microburst that many mistaken for a tornado hit the Garden State last week. Weather officials found wind speeds to be as high as 85 miles per hour, the actual strength of a low-level tornado. A microburst is a strong thunderstorm that generates a burst of wind that hits straight line. Nearly 38,000 residents were left without power as a result of the blast. 2 tractor trailers were actually knocked over on the side of the Walt Whitman Bridge. Fallen trees and power lines were another result of the storm. No injuries were reported.
High winds helped feed a fire that, as a result, destroyed a home Sunday morning in East Hampton Township. The fire was reported around 7:30 a.m. on Mill Creek Road. The 2-story building and detached garage were fully submerged in flames when firefighters arrived. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but the thriving winds led to toppled trees and power outages for thousands throughout the township. The weather never fails to mess with our heads, so let's head over to Jashanti Pittman with what we can expect in Glassboro with the 5-day forecast.
Thank you. Today it is sunny with a high of 45 and a low of 26. On Wednesday, it will be mostly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 45. The temperature will rise on Thursday, starting with a high of 60 and a low of 39. However, it is expected to rain all day. The rain will clear Friday, leaving the skies cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 33. But the rain will come back again on Saturday with a high of 47 and a low of 27. Sunday, the sunny skies will be back with a high of 48 and a low of 33. This weekend won't be so bright, so make sure you have your umbrellas or a nice, comfortable hoodie.
I thought you were out of the woods with all this cold air. And
Me too.
And seeing the cold front's going to be here for a couple days.
Very
brutal.
cold out. Yeah. Grab a jacket, make sure before you have to walk around campus.
I'm still only wearing my flip-flops, you know?
Yeah. That's the common mistake. You'll walk outside and you'll think
like you
it's
get
okay to wear
sick
flip-flops.
The weather
Bad
changes.
mistake.
Like last week, sometimes it's like hot. Then this week it's like freezing. So it's like,
I know. You don't know.
Still going to rock my flip-flops.
Prepare for it all.
Well, coming up after the break, we have your latest in entertainment, so don't go away.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
You didn't give up on sex? Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back from the break. Campus henna tattoos and scarf sales. Here's Summer Shiki with your entertainment news.
Thanks, guys. Join Ra for Renaissance Night. The event at 10 p.m. in the Student Center will include everything from a Renaissance showing to sword swallowing. Gourmet dining will also be provided, free turkey legs for all the students. And if you don't want to watch the show, there will be a Smash Bros. Melee tournament in the SC game room where you can sign up and compete against other players. All the students are welcome to attend the event, and it's free for those who have an ID. Rowan and Glassboro host its first annual Taste of the Borough. The event on April 15th at 4 p.m. will consist of homemade food creations from members of the community. Any club, team, or organization that submits an entry will be eligible to win prizes and will be awarded on Sunday at the community barbecue. All Rowan organizations, students, faculty, and Glassboro residents are able to participate. If you want to find out more information about the event or to fill out a form for the contest, go to www.rowan.edu/volunteer. The Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization is holding its first annual Entrepreneurs and Engineers Networking event. All students are welcome to participate to eat free food, listen to inspiring guests speak, and compete in a group competition. The top 3 teams will pitch their ideas in front of the crowd, and the winning team will receive a certificate. The event will be held in the Owl's Nest next Friday, April 18th, and doors will be open at 4:50 p.m. The Rowan Television Network hosts its 9th annual telethon. The telethon will be benefiting the Special Olympics of New Jersey. The student-run production has a history of raising thousands of dollars for charities such as the Ronald McDonald House, Habitat for Humanity, and others. The telethon is set to go live on April 13th at 6 p.m. And now we'll go over to Samantha Beringberg at the Henna Tattoo and Scarf Sale.
The Muslim Student Association, or MSA, at Rowan held a henna tattoo and scarf sale in the Science Building and the Student Center.
We use the club to spread awareness of Islam and the true meaning of jihad and what it means to be a Muslim, and we give people an opportunity to actually meet Muslims for themselves and judge themselves besides taking stuff out of the media and how we're portrayed in the media.
Henna tattoos started at $2 for simple designs. It could cost more if the students wanted a more complicated one. Once a student chose a design, the MSA students did the henna tattoos. If a student didn't have a design in mind, the MSA members doing the henna were happy to freehand one.
We did this event last year and it was pretty successful, so we're trying to repeat that.
Headscarves were also sold for $5 a piece. Each scarf had its own design and students were free to pick whichever they wanted. All proceeds went to MSA. From Rowan University, this has been Samantha Berenberg with RTN News.
I think there was an important message, and there's a good mission for that.
It definitely was. I would check it out. I've never gotten a henna tattoo.
Yeah,
I've done it once,
either.
but you gotta wait for it to dry, and I think that's where mine went wrong. It kind of looks like a
And how long does it last?
Some Sharpie marker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think a couple weeks, maybe, possibly. And we have one of our wonderful, lovely producers of the telethon on the show, so I know we're really excited for that.
Yeah, we have our dress rehearsal tomorrow. And then telethon goes live next Wednesday.
That's a real thing. Check it out. Make sure to tune in. It'll be next week, next Wednesday. But for some more local news, Franklin Square officially kicked off its 10th summer season early on Tuesday in Center City. This year, the square will host the Philadelphia Chinese Lantern Festival. Officials announced that Square Burger is now being run by the Cooperage. The summer season will run for 7 weeks and feature a carousel, mini golf, and plenty of other activities for the family to enjoy.
U.S. Marines dog Luca received the PDSA Dickin Medal after losing a leg while on patrol. Luca is now retired from the Marines but lost one of her legs while hunting for homemade bombs while in Afghanistan. It's been 3 years since the incident, but Luca has been awarded with the top military medal for completion of over 400 missions. It has only been given out to 66 different pets since 1943. PDSA stands for the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. It is a British charity. Luca was honored on Tuesday at London's Wellington Barracks.
Definitely going to have to check out the Franklin Square. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No,
but
not yet. Not
already
yet.
for 10 seasons.
I know.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Let's check it out. How about that Nova game last night? We're filling you in on highlights you may have missed and your national news when we come back. I didn't know we had a banjo after that. Sorry.
No, I didn't know either.
I didn't know I had made it weird.
Red state, blue state, vegan,
carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
downtown,
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live
our families,
united.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Even if you missed the NCAA game last night, you definitely heard how it ended. Villanova takes home the 2016 national championship in a game that will go down in history. With 4.7 seconds left in the game, tied at 73, Chris Jenkins, assisted by Ryan Archidiacono, put up an epic three-point buzzer beater. In just the last minute of the game, Marcus Page from University of North Carolina tied the game with his unexpected three-pointer. The game had hearts racing the entire time as the teams were neck and neck. But Villanova came out on top and took the title in jaw-dropping fashion.
A New Orleans man faces life in prison after stealing $31 in candy. 34-year-old Jacobia Grims was caught in a Dollar General store with candy bars in his pocket and now is being charged under his state's habitual offender law. Louisiana's habitual offender law has been in effect for 30 years. Sentences can be as long as several decades or even life. So it's not just the candy that's getting this man into trouble. His 5 prior convictions, all of which were thefts under $500. Grims has already spent 9 years in jail for previous convictions.
Those in New York and California are walking around with joy as governors from both states signed bills Monday, gradually raising the minimum wage in each state to $15 per hour. However, many do not agree with the change, saying the bill may not make sense economically. The law will increase California's minimum wage by 50 cents next year and to $11 by 2018, increasing by $1 every January until 2022.
Retired U.S. women's soccer player Abby Wambach was charged with driving under the influence early Sunday morning in Portland, Oregon. She was pulled over a little after 11 p.m. Saturday after failing to stop at a red light. After failing a field sobriety test, she was arrested. She later failed a breathalyzer test and was held at the Central Precedent in downtown Portland. Wambach retired from the national team after they won the 2015 Women's World Cup. She holds the title of all-time leading scorer in national appearances. She took to Facebook on Sunday to post an apology. So Nova, Wambach, that's what we have for our national sports highlights. Let's see what the profs are doing a little closer to home. Stephen?
Thanks, Rachel. In women's track and field, Rowan University's outdoor track and field team hosted the Oscar Moore Invitational Collegiate Track Conference Championships on Friday. They won the CTC Championships with 320 points. Individual winners included Kayana Hawkins-Deravan, who finished first in the shot put, Shalia Williams, who won the 100 and 200-meter dashes, Amanda Brown, who took first in the 400-meter hurdles, and Brianna Angelo, who came in first for the 800-meter run. Selected members of the women's team will travel to compete at the Sam Howe Invitational at Princeton University. Other student athletes will compete at the Townsend Invitational on Friday, April 8th. Following her 2 first-place finishes, Rowan University's Shalia Williams was named the New Jersey Athletic Conference Track Athlete of the Week, as well as the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association Division III National Athlete of the Week. This is Williams' second time winning the NJAC Athlete of the Week and her first time winning Division III National Athlete of the Week. Over in baseball, the Profs won their first conference doubleheader of the season over Rutgers Newark 3-2 and 4-1 on Saturday. Right-hander Johnny Dunn was the winning pitcher in the first game, pitching 6 innings, giving up 2 runs and 8 hits. Right-hander Brad Machinsky pitched the 9th inning for Rowan and earned his 3rd save of the year. Rookie Eric Shugars was the winning pitcher in the nightcap, pitching 6 2/3 innings, giving up 4 hits and just 1 earned run. With the wins, the Profs bring their overall record to 12-9 on the year. The Scarlet Raiders moved their record to 8-13. And now to Cody with an update on Rowan Unified Sports.
While Rowan Athletics was on the road this week, the Rowan Television Network teamed up with Unified Sports for a pickup basketball game on Sunday. Members of RTN and athletes of Special Olympics New Jersey met on the hardwood, building up to RTN's 9th annual telethon. The telethon goes live on Wednesday, April 13th at 6 p.m., including performances, interviews, packages, and more, with the goal to raise money for the charity. Special Olympics New Jersey is an organization that provides sports and athletic competition for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. Over the past 8 years, RTN's telethon has raised more than $27,000 for organizations. Members have been working hard in pre-production, and the 50-plus crew of students, faculty, and staff are excited to put on a great show for a great cause. For more information on the telethon and Special Olympics of New Jersey, please visit rtntelethon.com. Cody Decker, reporting for RTN News.
That game was a ton of fun, and Lauren Rotella here will be our host for the telethon, and she is quite the basketball player.
Oh, thank you. The next Steph Curry, I guess. But we had a lot of fun.
It was a blast. Those kids were amazing, and it really put in perspective, why we're doing what we're doing and why we're trying to raise so much money for them.
Next time we gotta invite Steve. We'll have to.
I got a nice little jump shot. You guys don't know about.
He's got the height over us.
I don't got a 3. I can't shoot a 3. I'm not Steph Curry.
I don't know if you can beat Lauren. I'm not sure. She's pretty impressive.
I think she's the best one on the set.
All right. Well, let's see what Vina Marie Pizzo is asking our students this week for Rowan's opinion.
I am here at St. Baldrick's Day at Rowan. It's my first time being here, and I'm about to interview everyone who is either shaving their head, about to shave their head, or supporting someone who has. Cannot wait to see what they have to say, talk about their experiences, and hear all about this great cause.
So basically, I go around and I try to find as many service projects as I can, ways that our club can contribute back to the community and to the campus in general. So.
What is your opinion on this service project in particular? How do you think it's run? What's your opinion on it?
I think St. Baldrick's fantastic. Everybody gets involved with it. There's just so many people that the crowd is just cheering and just getting into it, and it's a great time. You get everybody involved. You get the shavies involved, the non-shavies, the people that are just watching, people that have been affected by it. They feel part of this big community, and it's amazing. So.
Do you think you'll do it next year for your senior year as well?
I might do it for the rest of my life.
I've been working with St. Baldrick's for quite some time. What's your opinion on Rowan taking part in it?
Oh, it's fantastic. Any university who wants to take like a stance at something, especially for something as good as this, I think is really it's productive, and it speaks well to the character of both the students and the university as a whole.
Is there anything in your opinion that Rowan could be doing differently with the event?
Not that I know of. It's my first time doing it here, so as far as I know, I've had a good experience with it so far. It seems very organized. It's even more organized than I've seen in other places, so I have no issue.
What is your opinion on how Rowan runs this event?
Oh, I think it's great so far. Haven't had any complaints yet, so.
Love it. It's the best thing, and having people come out, especially having the community come out and joining us and just supporting a great cause, it's amazing.
What's your opinion on how they market the event?
They do it pretty well. It's on everything. When I'm going through Facebook, I see it from people posting and from Rowan Facebook posting as well. And it's all over the school, and you see like signs posted up for like St. Baldrick's and other things, and it's great how they advertise it.
What's your opinion on the way Rowan runs this event?
I think it's great. I've actually, my first year when I transferred here, I came to the event and I thought it was amazing, and I was like, I could never do something like that. Like, that's just great, And here I am now 3 years later.
Well, as a faculty member for Rowan, what is your opinion on the structure and how they plan this event and how they're executing it?
Oh, I think they did a really great job. I mean, from the first communication down to the day of the event, I think they did a really great job. Student University Programmers is really top-notch when it comes to programs and hosting events like this.
It is truly amazing to hear about all the stories people had to share with me today. I heard from students, faculty, and alumni about their opinions on what they thought about St. Baldrick's Day here at Rowan. It's my first time being here, and I can honestly say that I was truly impressed, and I cannot wait to see what next year brings.
It's always impressive how much money they raise. Almost $29,000 this year. They raised $39,000 last year.
I mean, as a girl, I know a couple of people who are doing it. I know they do it every year and continuously. But as a girl, I don't know. I'm such a baby when I get my hair cut. I feel like that.
I think we all think about that when we watch it.
Yeah, I know.
They look so good.
They look amazing. All the confidence in the world. So we have to go check it out next year.
Yeah, definitely. I know RTN covers it every year. 2 of them shaved their heads last year.
Really?
It's cool to see the RTN students
give
get
all the credit in the world. You guys are awesome. Keep it up.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for you this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Rachel Williamson.
Make sure to tune in with us every Tuesday, same time, same place. I'm Laura Rotella. Have a great night, Rowan.